KevG weather overview looking at our snowless winter 2023 continuing, and we just passed the date for latest first measurable snow for Central Park. So we have had a trace of snow this year. Back on January 29th, 1973, they broke a snowless streak, and we have failed to do that. In fact, the least snowiest winter in Central Park was also that same year, 1972, 1973. And the question is going to be going forward, can we flirt with that record or even break that record? And at the rate we're going, um, I think that snow is going to be very hard to come by over the next 7 to 10 days, despite the fact that we have very cold air coming in for about a 36-hour period, starting this Friday afternoon and slowly receding as we get into Sunday of this coming weekend. Now, I wanted to show you the morning low temperatures for Saturday. This is around the time you wake up on 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Hopefully, most people will be able to sleep in because this is brutal. These are temperatures that are not going to be out of the single digits, and I think our free fall is going to start on Friday because if we look at the Friday morning low temperatures, the 7 a.m. wake up temperatures for Friday, it'll be around 25 around New York City. So you can see the difference between Friday and Saturday morning. It is a stark difference of about 20 degrees. Our temperatures are basically going to start falling on Friday afternoon. So we may hit our high for the day around 11 to 12 o'clock on Friday and then just plummet after that. Much like what we saw around Christmas on that Christmas weekend where our temperatures really nosedived. Now this is what our wind chill factor is going to look like Saturday morning. So if you can just stay in Saturday morning, if you can help it, it's just not the best time to be outside and just wait this out. But we're not going to see much relief on Saturday. I think the temperatures are going to struggle all day to even get to 20 on Saturday. So mid-teens will probably do it on Saturday. But the reason why I'm emphasizing all of that is because that's the main weather story, I think, of the next 7 days. Because before that and after that, there's really not much going on. We have a weak front that moves through tomorrow with maybe a shower or two, maybe a flurry or two. Then we have a system that goes off to the south on Thursday. Doesn't really bother us. And then we await the Arctic air for Friday afternoon, and it starts to just pour in. And we could see a drop of 2 to 3 degrees an hour for Friday night into Saturday before we bottom out. And then Saturday, it's just frigid, and our temperatures don't go anywhere, despite the fact that it's sunny out. But just as quickly as that happens, we get into Sunday, and that high moves off the coast. Our temperatures reverse, and we're looking at highs around 40 once again on Sunday, recovering nicely. And even if we do have a weak weather system that moves in Sunday night into Monday, the Arctic air is gone, so rain would be the primary precip type. And then as we go into next week, we basically revert back to the pattern that we've had for the last several weeks. In fact, we have a front that's showing up for Thursday the 9th, but there's a lot of warm air in front of it. And just to show you what I mean, these are the temperature anomalies for Wednesday, February 1st coming up. So you can see we're just slightly above normal. And then the bottom falls out Friday afternoon, Friday night, Saturday. But look at how quickly this gets swept away. And by the time we're into next Sunday night into Monday, our temperatures are above normal for the most part. In fact, not only are they above normal in the Northeast, but everywhere east of the Mississippi River, they are quite a bit above normal. And this should last into much of the first part of February. Here we are all the way out to the 10th. The model is very bullish on the idea that warm air is in control once we get past this Arctic surge. So to wrap up, it looks like as we head into February, we're going to have a speed bump with this frigid shot of Arctic air that's going to move in from Friday afternoon, Friday night, last through Saturday, with the apex of the cold for Saturday morning with those very cold low temperatures in the single digits. But by the time we get into Sunday, definitely the better of the 2 weekend days because of the warmth, or relative to the day before. We're looking at a situation where once we get rid of the Arctic air for that 36-hour period, it's back to the pattern we've had for the last few weeks. And there is no end in sight to our snow drought across the tri-state area.